Hi, and welcome to our review of the Tokyo Marui Glock 26 gas blowback pistol. When you open up the box, you're going to see a manual, Tokyo Marui catalog, some safety information, some warranty information. Right off the bat, the first thing you're going to notice is that there's no orange tip on this gun, but there is a red barrel plug. The reason for this is that we actually bought this gun in Japan and brought it back to the United States. So that's going to be a major difference if you were to buy it from a U.S. retailer. Starting off with the magazine, it's full metal, and though it is much smaller because this is the Glock 26, which is the smallest frame of the Glock pistol line, it's very similar in appearance. You have the realistic numerals to show how many rounds you have left. Of course, these don't serve any purpose for airsoft. One thing Marui is known for is their trademarks, and right here off the bat you see Glock Austria, and then on the bottom plate it says Tokyo Marui Japan Glock 26. Now, the reason that this magazine butt is shaped the way it is because the Glock 26 is so small that without the magazine in the gun, your pinky finger would actually slip over the bottom of it. And the reason that this magazine has the extra little lip is because that forms a space for your pinky finger to rest on. However, if you want to make it even more compact, almost small enough to fit in your pocket, what you have to do is push down this button here on the magazine. Slide off the metal plate, this is metal, and then there's an extra plastic one included right here. It's very similar except for it's flattened, and then you're just going to slide it on, and then that's going to make this even smaller when it's fully assembled, but your pinky finger is going to be, you're going to have to rest maybe in your palm. So overall magazine quality is very good, what you'd expect from Marui. The magazine is probably the heaviest part of the gun. It weighs almost as half as much as the gun itself, so it adds a real sense of balance and weight to the gun, which we liked a lot. Moving on to the gun itself, this is a Tokyo Marui GBB, so you're going to expect the plastic slide. There are metal slide and outer barrel kits available to upgrade this gun. However, they're about $100 is the least expensive we found them. So it's somewhat expensive to upgrade this gun. Once again, on the subject of trademarks, of course you have Glock 26 Austria 9x19, which is the caliber of the real pistol. You have Glock down here. Up here you have 9x19 again. When we turn it over, we see the Marui safety sticker that can easily be peeled off. You have a serial number here. I don't think they're individual, but I'm not sure. You have another small Glock here, and then you have some Tokyo Marui information here and here. So overall, the outer finish of this gun is very good. It's a really good reproduction of the G26 itself. It's got everything from realistic takedown to the actual Glock safety trigger, and the way that works is that you can see there's two triggers here. It's a trigger within a trigger, and if you only pull the outside one, it's not going to go. You have to push down the center before you can pull back the trigger. Breaking down the gun is very easy. All you have to do is rack back the slide. Then the hammer is back. Then you see there's a tab here and another tab over here. You just pull those down and slide the front off to break the gun into its main components for field stripping. Down here, just to give you an idea of what the internal hammer is, there's the hammer down, and there it is up again, and you need to push it down. So up here, a little bit further field stripping, all you're going to want to do is take the recoil spring, push it back, get the tab on the back out of the outer barrel assembly, and then you just pull it out of the gun. And then you're free to take the outer barrel and just separate it, just give it a little tug, and it'll come free of the blowback chamber. And then, of course, you can take the outer barrel out, right here, of course, and then, of course, you could take out the inner barrel and take out the blowback chamber and put in a metal slide if you want to. Both sights are removable, so you can transfer those over. Putting it back together is very easy. The trickiest part is ensuring that the little tab on the recoil spring gets seated properly. It can be a little tough sometimes. And once that's all back together, you're just going to put it back on here and slide it until you hear it click, and then you're ready to go. The safety of this gun, in addition to the Glock safety trigger, is found on the bottom of the forward portion. This is the identification plate. If this was a real firearm, of course it serves no real purpose, but it is worth pointing out that the identification number here is the same as the ID number that's over here and up here, so that's a nice touch. And if you want to put the gun on safe, all you have to do is take your fingernail and just click that back. Notice that's in the rear safety position. Now it's armed, now it's safe, now it's armed again. So that's a nice touch. The gun is very comfortable to hold despite the fact that it's very small. I have larger hands. and this can almost fit in the palm of my hand. However, with the extended magazine, and especially, it's still fairly comfortable to hold. Performance-wise, this gun is very good. We use ours with green gas because we don't have any other gas blowbacks that use duster gas, and it's worked very well for us so far. There's a lot of debate on whether you can use green gas with a plastic slide pistol. Is it going to break? How long will it last? What I do know is that if you were going to use any plastic slide gas blowback with green gas, you'd probably want to be a Marui, because the Marui has really good quality control. The Marui has really good quality plastic. So I really don't feel that unsafe using green gas or even propane with its GBB. The one major downside, I would say, the Glocks are made of a lot of polymers. This gun is very low on metal. As I said, it's a plastic slide. However, you do have the sights up here, which are metal on the rear, and some internal parts. But other than that, it's pretty much plastic stock. In conclusion, we would recommend this gun for a CQB weapon or maybe a last-ditch pistol. But otherwise, it's nice in that it can compete with longer-range weapons such as a 1911 series pistol, even though it's got a very short barrel, just due to the good Marui hop-up and the good Marui barrel. So overall, a nice little gun, really good. It'll really surprise your opponent when you whip it out and you start blasting away at him. So we would recommend this gun, and thanks for watching. Tokyo Marui, Glock 26 GBB, 15-round magazine, 7-shot string, TSD green gas. Tokyo Marui, Glock 26 GBB, 15-round magazine, 7-shot string, TSD green gas. You watch that.